Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So we're going to use some powerful cards today. I'm wearing pink again today. I'm feeling the energy of Archangel Jophiel all around us to raise our vibration into the energy of love and to see through the eyes of love, to trust the power of love and really trust the power of the connection to move you where you're meant to be. And yesterday I did a really powerful pick a pile with timings and we spoke about the journey. It's very clear that it's all happening now. So I'm going to bring in the Kindred Spirit Love Oracle by Mollie Kindred. I'm also going to bring in this beautiful magical Nordic tarot we used yesterday. We're going to bring in the masculine and feminine messages of love, and we're going to bring in the feminine and masculine power messages. So let's start with the energy of the connection then. So thank you, angels. So what's going on today, please? What's the energy around the connection today, please? What do we need to know? I feel it's that one. And the energy around the divine feminines today and the energy around the divine masculines. What do we need to know? There we go. So the energy around the connection today, look at this. We've got dual vision. Wow, dual vision. So this means you have a vision of what you want, that you both share the vision because it's a dual vision. Just like union is a dual outcome. So you're both seeing the same thing, you're both wanting the same thing, you're both sharing the same vision of the future. At times when you are highly sensitive, it can be challenging to walk in both worlds. So you're being reminded of this, you know, it's hard sometimes to walk in both worlds, the 5D world, the 3D world. You know, we see what we desire and we want it and we feel it and we know it's for us. But sometimes in the physical world, it's hard to believe it. And, you know, the ego will bring in that fear and that doubt and that illusion. And we find it hard to walk in our light and also to see what's going on as well. So this is about trusting the journey. It says you may need extra time to dissolve and transmute the energy from a situation. So there's a situation being dissolved here. So I feel this energy is karmic endings. Any karmic situations being dissolved, things being removed, things being healed, energy being transmuted to move you both forward into union. The energy from a situation as you are a very deep spiritual being having a human experience. So you are a very deep spiritual being. That means you've got deep emotions. And so is your twin. You know, you may think that your twin has been indifferent with you, been cold with you, being selfish, but they feel it all deep inside. You know, they feel it all inside themselves because, you know, they don't want to show it. They're afraid of being vulnerable. Maybe that's how they've been brought up, you know, told not to feel. Think about Elsa in Frozen, you know, conceal, don't feel. And she wears those gloves because her family make it, you know, and say, oh, you've got to hide this gift, you know, you've got to hide it. So they hide inside like Elsa. And then, you know, she comes out, you know, let it go. She starts to let go. She starts to trust. She starts to believe. She starts to feel. You know, so she's no longer concealing how she feels. So this is the masculines here starting to allow themselves to feel the power of love. Sometimes having higher vision feels like a burden. You know, if you think, oh, you know, I understand what this journey is, I see the future, but you're also feeling it as a burden because the ego is creating this illusion or this doubt or the struggle energy around, or, you know, you can see that your masculine is going through a hard time in that karmic relationship and you see that, you know, the way out for them and you want to help them find their way. But instead of helping, sometimes it can hinder because they go into fear. And this is why what we have to do on this journey is to trust the universe to make the way, to trust our twin to find their way, and it's all happening in divine timing. However, it says, however, Spirit is asking you to trust yourself and move forward with discernment and confidence. So today the energy is to be confident about this love, to be confident about this journey, to trust in what's to come, to trust that everything will be okay and that you are safe. And this is also a big message here. The masculines are taking action towards the feminine. Look at this for the feminine. We've got awakening. Okay, so obviously as a divine feminine, you are awake anyway, but you're constantly growing. You're constantly evolving and awakening to your truth. You are learning to embrace peace, clarity, and keep your eyes wide open to opportunities. So feminines, you're starting to be more at peace with this journey, to feel more balanced, to gain clarity and understanding and to find your inner peace. You're more open to what the opportunities are. When you're going through a trigger, you're realizing that it's healing you. When you're going through something that's causing you pain, you realize the wound is where the light goes in. So you're starting to make true sense of everything here. And this is a huge milestone for your soul's learning. So the angels are kind of applauding you, divine feminine, for all the work you've done, for how far you've come along the way, because you're at a milestone now and you are stronger than ever before. You're so much stronger than yesterday. And you're now looking back with love. You're realizing where you are, who you are, and what you are now ready to become. You are now moving away from situations or people that are not in alignment with your energy and embracing the flow of universal abundance. So your circle is changing. You're releasing negativity, any toxic binds. You're moving away from anything not serving your soul, anything no longer in alignment with you. Your vibration is shifting. You're moving yourself into a higher level or a higher state of consciousness. You're expanding your mind. You're feeling free. And this is a second awakening and a great achievement. Be proud of yourself. Wow. So this is like the second coming, your second awakening. You're realizing so many things. You're going through so many things. And when we start going through our second awakening, we're more kind of vulnerable to triggers, distractions, things trying to knock you off your path, things trying to get in the way. That's why there's so much distraction energy right now. This morning I kind of sat down to do this reading and there was loads of noise again outside. And I'm like, what's going on? The angel's saying, don't worry about it. It's just things are trying to knock you off your path, Liz. Things are trying to, move you away from your spiritual journey. And that's kind of like spiritual warfare. So we have to be strong and know our truth no matter what, that we are protected. And the angels are watching over us and keeping us safe. And we are in this kind of ball of white light of protection. And that you're exactly where you're meant to be. So you're going through your second awakening. Be proud of yourself for finding who you are, for coming this far and knowing your worth. And wow, this is so powerful. Yesterday, I spoke about the masculines telepathically communicating with you. And look what we've got. We've got telepathy. So your masculine is showing you once again here, they are communicating with you telepathically. With telepathy. So sometimes they can't get the words out. They don't sound right. They don't come out right. There's miscommunication. They can't find the words. So instead they do it through telepathy. They communicate through the mind, through songs, through music, through a vision or, this dual vision that you have. Something may pop in your mind. You may see something in your physical world or your virtual world that shows you what they feel, what they want to say to you or show to you in this moment. This connection has past life origins and is a soul bond. So the masculines are realizing that you have this deep soul connection. And he says this may be a karmic cycle or a beautiful lesson in a relationship. So I feel this is also a huge sign of a karmic ending, a karmic cycle coming to an end, and you've triggered their awakening. So this doesn't mean that you're their karmic partner or you're their karmic lesson or their karmic cycle. It means you've opened them up to their truth, that they're starting to realize. And I feel what they are telepathically saying to you is, it's over with them. Okay, it's over with that person, that situation, that karmic cycle. It's over. And he says, no matter the awkward appearance, there is love at the base of this connection on all levels. So if there's any separation or anything that feels awkward, there's love at the base of this. Sometimes the masculines feel awkward about the way they've behaved, or they feel, awkward about the apology they need to give to you, or they feel awkward because they're afraid of rejection or their own insecurity. And these are fears they have to face. And it says separation is illusion, and you may focus on the illusion or the truth. So in other words, are you focusing on the separation, or are you focusing on the dual vision of union? You know, the masculines are starting to make sense of this too. Communicate with love telepathically. So your masculine is communicating with you telepathically. And we've got here disorientated. So you may be feeling some nausea today. Okay, a bit of like motion sickness because things are changing. You know, I feel there's ascension going on here. The feminines are going through a second awakening, and the masculines are going through this feeling of disorientation as their life and their mind and their emotions shift and change. And I feel that's going to be felt physically for the masculine, and you're going to feel it as a divine feminine because you feel your twin. So you may feel solar plexus issues, feel a bit sick, a bit dizzy, a bit woozy with things. You are experiencing a potent merging of past life energies. So I feel you merging into one. You're merging together. Present cycles and future possibilities are merging into one. You are honouring more than one aspect of your love self or your true self. They're giving me love self, which is the true self within. We're here to learn love. That's what we've come here for. So the masculines are merging with their love self, and that's you. Balancing the old and the new energies. You are releasing an old identity. So this is what they're going through, and embracing a new one. So the masculines are releasing that person they were and becoming the person they were born to be. So that person they are with currently, or that situation they are in, it reminds them of who they were, and that's no longer who they are. Very powerful. You may need extra time or extra rest to integrate two worlds. So this is reminding you here to trust, to have faith. You don't need to force anything because everything is meant to be. What a beautiful message. That's a reading in itself. The feminine's going through an awakening. The masculines are kind of merging into one. They're releasing the old to become the new. And, you are being brought back together. So you're finding your way. You are merging into one. So what do they want to say to you today, Divine Feminine? What does your masculine want to say to you today? I really feel this kind of nausea energy here. So your masculine saying, look at this, I was born to be with you. And that's the truth. So your masculine realizes now, okay, I was born for this. I was born to be with this amazing woman or this fantastic guy. I was born for this connection. This is why I'm here. This is my life purpose. This is my mission. It's time for me to step up and be the person that I was born to be. And feminines, what do you want to say to your twin? Well, look at this. You make me tingle all over. So when you hear that from your twin, you tingle all over. When you feel what they are going through, when you feel and experience the love they have for you, you tingle all over. So if you're feeling any tingling in your body, any tingling sensation, it's because you're understanding that your masculine is realizing that they were born to be with you. So what's the message for them from heaven today? Go for a drive. Wow. So they may be going for a drive today. If they're driving, it may put the mind at rest. It's a bit like meditation for the masculines, but they're going for a drive. They're going out of their comfort zone. They're moving out of that kind of energy field of safety. So what I'm seeing with this is this may be them physically going into a car, or going on a bike or going somewhere. But I feel in their mind they are ready for an adventure. So they are going somewhere new. They are expanding their horizon. They are changing their life. Some masculines don't drive, like George doesn't drive, but he could still go for a drive in his mind and work out what he wants. I feel this is taking control. Thank you, angels. What the angels are saying is, this is the masculines taking back their power and taking back the steering wheel of their life. And they are going forward in their mind to have a dual vision of what they want. So in their mind, they are going for a drive and they are kind of seeing the future. So they are kind of projecting the future. They are visualizing what it would be like to be with you, to live with you, to have a family with you, to, share a life with you. That's the drive they're going on. So yes, for some, they're going to physically go somewhere, but for most of the masculines, this is them going for a drive in their mind about their future. Love is the answer to all of your questions. So feminine, this is the answer from heaven for you today. Any questions you have right now, the answer is love. Any doubt you have, the answer is love. And love conquers all things. So if you're thinking, will they ever leave that person? Will they ever stand up for this love? Will they ever stand up to the family or walk away from things or deal with their addiction or whatever it is? Love is the answer. So all the questions you have right now, love is the answer to everything. Allow that to set you free. So let's finish with some tarot then. So very powerful reading today. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know for the divine feminines today? What do we need to know for the divine masculine and for this divine journey? Wow. So for the feminine today, look at this. We've got judgment in the Six of Pentacles, forgiveness and gifts. So forgiveness is one of your gifts. So what the angels are saying to you is release any old judgments about the past especially, and be in the energy of opening your arms to receive, because when you let go of the past and you say goodbye, can you see that? She's kind of waving goodbye to, that person in the ocean there. When you release the old parts of you, the old parts of this connection, the fear and the pain and the blame and all of the struggle, you give yourself a gift. Forgiveness is a gift that you give to yourself. When you're holding on to pain, it's like you're holding on to a burning hot coal, and it's only burning you. You're holding it in your hand, it's burning into you. It's not hurting them, it's hurting you. So forgive because you want union. Forgive because you want that connection. Forgive because you love your twin. And when you don't forgive them, you're not forgiving yourself. Forgive yourself because you've done nothing wrong. In fact, you've done everything right. You are a warrior of love and you're being shown this. So what I'm feeling here is forgiveness is a gift for you. So open your arms and accept the gift. Open your arms and be ready for what's to come, and that's love. And now, wow, look at this. Your masculine is coming up as the Emperor. So your masculine is saying to you, when you forgive me, I grow. I'm growing now. I'm becoming mature. I'm becoming the Emperor, the true divine masculine, the true person that I was born to be. I'm taking back my power. I'm stepping into the light, and, I understand. And I feel this is what's happening now. And wow, we got the Hierophant for the journey, which is knowledge, commitment, security, power, a higher level of awareness, ascension, the second coming or the second awakening. So there's commitment flowing in. This is knowledge, wisdom, and power. So the angels are saying today, you are both very, very knowledgeable and very wise today. You may see owls that show you of your power. You're coming together. You're moving into the light. You're moving this to the next level now. There's so much hope and power flowing in. So really powerful day today to move things forward. And this really resonates with the energy of the weekly reading. This new moon in Aries that came in, it's blasted everything forward. The masculines are opening their eyes to the truth, to their truth, to what they know, which is they were born to be with you. And you're going through this ascension and awakening where you understand your truth and power is in the now. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.